Thank you. More money in teachers' paychecks. That was one major item on Governor Bill Lee's proposed budget for fiscal year 2023. The governor made the announcement during his State of the State address last night. He announced increased funding for education. So what do Tennessee teachers think of this proposed raise? What will it do for them? Our News 4's Tosin Fakile is live with more from educators today. Tosin.
Well, Tracy, educators we spoke to, both from major and smaller counties in Tennessee, say they welcome a pay raise, but they want to know more about the breakdown of this $125 million that's proposed in the governor's fiscal year 23 budget. And some say that raise may not go as far as some people think.
We love the thought of raise, but if, we don't have specifics. We don't know what percentage that is for us.
That was Juanita Adams' initial reaction to the governor's announcement of raises for teachers.
We therefore should raise teacher pay this year by $125 million, which is a well-deserved increase into the teacher salary pool.
Increased compensation via a raise may help some of those not have to work 2, 3, or 4 jobs.
For me personally, a raise was maybe an extra trip to the grocery store, but life-changing events, no, that wasn't going to happen with that raise.
But even though the raise is good news, some educators say it'll be a very modest salary increase.
I'm a high school English teacher, not a math teacher, but simple math says that you're talking about less than $10 a day. And when you think about the cost of living that we have right now, and the fact that educators are still buying their own classroom supplies, this is not the kind of investment that our educators deserve.
Beth Brown says when the state sends money for salary increases, they're sending those additional dollars on the number of positions that the state is actually funding, which is about 70% of what's needed. 17-year veteran teacher Adams says she'd like to see a salary bump for all of the community that educates Tennessee kids.
The school bus drivers and other personnel support staff, they're not included on that raise. And so, yes, raise is good for teachers, but it would be awesome if everybody that is involved in providing education for the students sees a part of that.
Now, Brown says even though the raise is welcome news, she says the governor does not pledge recurring dollars for this upcoming school year. Now, Tracy, I did ask how often teachers get raises in the state, and Beth Brown told us that depending on what a school district's salary schedule is, depending on what that looks like, educators are going to get rates at different times and at different rates. Back to you.